Come on. Where are you? Oh, hi. Welcome to Gaming Tidbits Review. I'm Tsurugi Kage. Today, we're going to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. What can I say about you that hasn't already been said? It's a whimsical game about cake and robots. There, that's never been said before, right? Normally, I'd steer away from horror-themed games because I get scared easily. But since I love you guys, and I'm sure to get more views for doing this, I'm gonna do it just for you. Let's get started. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 takes place a few decades after the first game. So for those of you keeping tabs at home, that means the chronology of the order of the games goes from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights 1, and then Five Nights 3. Your character's job in this game is, big shocker, a security guard. But unlike the first two, the player is actually part of an attraction of a horror-themed museum based around the mysteries of the Freddy Fazbear franchise. The first night is really well, but on night 2 your boss tells you that they found an animatronic.
You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man.
This one is based off the design of Bonnie, and is referred to as Springtrap. Along with him, a few of the phantoms of the past animatronics come back. You have to keep yourself alive and make it through your 5 days. Like the last game, there are no doors to your room, so you're left wide open at all times. You'll have to use the cameras in order to find Springtrap and lure him away from you using the audio clips in a nearby room. If you use the cameras or audio too much, they will break down and you will need to reset them. This leaves you even more vulnerable because you have to turn to the other side of the screen in order to actually trigger that, and that can actually create certain jump scares for you. And when you're resetting a system, you cannot look away from the monitor. There is also the ventilation. If that happens to go out, you will start to black out and slow down, making it hard for you to see what you're doing or even make you have more hallucinations. Finally, there is one more defense against Springtrap that you might actually be able to use. If he does happen to go into the vents, you can shut them down and actually block him from entering you for a short time. After each night, you're treated with an Atari-esque game, featuring one of the 4 original animatronics following a purple Freddy figure, leading them away to a certain room, but then stopping just before they can enter. Then, as they're trying to walk away, the purple man comes and dismantles them. You only have one animatronic to worry about this go-around, but the others do return as phantoms. They can't directly end your game, however they can aid in an ending. Balloon Boy will look at you in the camera and then disable your ventilation. Chica can be seen on the arcade screens and will cut off your vents if you try to look over to your maintenance panel. Foxy is here and he pretty much appears at random and will cut off all 3 of your utilities. On top of that, if you look on your monitors and you happen to find the mangle, he'll play an unbearable noise and cut off your audio. Freddy Fazbear stumbles down the hallway in front of your window, and if you stare at him, he will cut off your ventilations. There is the puppet, and if you happen to find him on the cameras, he will just jump in your face and demand a staring contest, making sure you cannot activate your maintenance panel or your cameras. And finally, there's Springtrap the animatronic. Unlike the other animatronic, this one moves a lot more fluidly and is actually pretty clever. He's the only one that can actually end your game, so be careful of him. Overall, the game has a nice blend of storytelling, mixing showing and telling very nicely. It's also probably one of the first in the series with multiple endings. However, it doesn't really explain all the mechanics all that well when you first play it. So if you're a fan of jump scares or if you enjoy the Five Nights at Freddy's series, then I would recommend getting this game. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gets a 9 out of 10.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.